Welcome back. If you would like to boost your immune system, you have come to the right place. On today's collective emotion code and body code session, we're going to be focusing on your immune system. So stick around if that is something you're interested in. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Samantha and I'm a holistic practitioner. I'm a Reiki master, an emotion code, body code, and belief code practitioner. And the purpose of this channel is to help you release that old baggage from the past, step into your power, and level up your life. So the emotion code and body code is an energy healing technique that we're using the subconscious mind through muscle testing to help uncover what is contributing to our physical, emotional, or mental symptoms. Our subconscious mind remembers everything about us, and it knows what we are holding on to from the past. We're all hoarders of the past. We all like collecting little trinkets and souvenirs to remind us of our pain and suffering. But this helps us identify it, look at it, and release it. And we don't have to talk about it, investigate it, or anything like that. We just need to know the name, what it's contributing to, and release it. Now, the emotion code focuses on emotions, anything you created, you really didn't know what to do with, and you decided to hold on to it. So we focus on those negative emotions. So negative energy is just blobs of energy about the size of our fist, and it holds information. So if we're talking about emotions, sorry, I thought I saw a bug on me. So if we're talking about emotions, we suppress it and we're still feeling the emotion. It's tied to the memory of when we created it. And sometimes it can create a limiting belief. And that's something we don't want. That is the trifecta. So this ball of energy can hold a lot of information and it can disrupt our lives, give us symptoms, physical, emotional, or mental symptoms. And we are not all about that. Now the body code goes a step further where it is everything about you: mind, body, and soul. It is broken up into 6 different categories. So emotional wellness, circular system, pathogens, toxins, misalignments, and nutrition and lifestyle. Within each category are subcategories within subcategories. So we get very detailed as to what you're holding on to. Now, this does not mean I'm digging up into your skeleton closet. This just means that your subconscious mind is renaming things from the past, giving it keywords or nicknames that relates to the body code. So your secret is safe with you. I'm not about that life. So you're good. It's pretty cool. How this works is that we're all connected. There is no time and space with this energy. So if you resonate with any of the things that we uncovered today, please set the intention it gets released from you as well. And just a disclaimer, if you are new to energy healing, sometimes when we're just uncovering stuff, you can feel things in your body. So minor aches and pains, emotions may surface, hot and cold temperature changes, your stomach may growl, and so forth. So if you're starting to feel things in your body, it's completely normal. Welcome to energy healing. When energy is moving, sometimes, your tummy starts to rumbling. So if you want more information on what emotion code and body code is, there are videos in the description below where I go into detail. So that's just kind of an overview. So today's topic is our immune system. So let's find out if there's anything preventing us from being healthy and anything that can help boost our immune system. So I'm going to go ahead and ask, do we have any blocks or imbalances affecting our immune system? Yes. Can we release this now? Yes. So I'm doing muscle testing here. This is how I communicate with the subconscious mind, your subconscious mind, the collective's subconscious mind. Everybody has the ability to do this. You can use a pendulum. You can use the sway test and so much more to communicate with your subconscious mind. This is the test that I do. So let's do this again. Do we have any blocks or imbalances contributing that? Do we have any blocks or imbalances preventing us from having a happy and healthy immune system? Yes. Can we release this now? Yes. So I'm going to be looking down. I have charts here, looking down, and with process of elimination, I am releasing or finding out what's preventing us from having a great immune system. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, an idea intolerance. Okay, I see you. So an idea intolerance is very similar to You can have an intolerance to anything. So in the body code, there's an idea intolerance and idea allergy. So let's talk about gluten. So with gluten, there's people who have celiac disease that if they have gluten, they could die, have a very serious reaction. Their body goes into fight, flight, and has a serious reaction. That's kind of similar to an idea allergy. And then there's some people who can have gluten, but they just feel bloated and gross. It's not dangerous. Their body just doesn't know how to process it. This is an idea intolerance. So whenever we are in contact with this idea, any person, place, thing, emotion, or so forth, we'll find out what the idea is. We're just like, well, it's not dangerous where I feel the need to run away and self-sabotage and explode with rage, but I don't like it. So I'm going to shut down. So a lot of times you may feel extremely sleepy, like you get all this fatigue out of nowhere, feeling anxious and having some anxiety. You just like, you feel off, like you're here, but you don't want to be here. And a lot of times you may disassociate. You just feel numb and you just start daydreaming. So we're going to find out what this is. So pain or discomfort. Pain or discomfort, it could be comfort. It can be physical pain. Maybe you're just not all about that physical pain. And every time you have pain, you freak out. Maybe it's like it prevents you from doing something and it's just frustrating, especially maybe if you're starting a new habit, an exercise routine, and all of a sudden maybe you didn't stretch and then you have that pain and then you just kind of shut down. You're like, well, nah, I give up. I'm not going to do this anymore. It could be emotional pain. Whenever you feel some sort of emotion, we'll do depression. If you feel depressed, you may shut down, you feel very anxious, or maybe if you feel anxiety, you might start feeling anxious and you're like, oh gosh, and you shut down, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't feel this in my body, so I'm gonna just shut down. So it could be emotional pain, it could be physical pain, it could be both. So there's a lot of interpretations to this. Do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So there is more to this story. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So, like I said, when I was explaining the idea intolerance, we have that intolerance where our body, we feel bloated and gross. We don't feel bloated and gross, but in relation to gluten. So we don't know how to be around it, but it's not stranger danger where we explode. So now we have the idea allergy, and this is stranger danger. Whenever we are in contact with this or about to go into contact with this is where our defense mechanisms go into high gear. And we may self-sabotage, we may go into anger, rage, fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So if you are afraid of teddy bears and you're about to go into contact with a teddy bear, or you are in contact with a teddy bear, how do you feel? Sweating, anxious, you may feel nauseous, you may puke, your legs may give out. That's your body's way of trying to protect you in its own unique, special way. But we're gonna find out what this is. Your own behavior. So we all have something that we do not like doing. We are all guilty of this, but your own behavior. So this can be something you're afraid of doing. So you might not put yourself in a position to unleash this behavior, or you are trying to control it, but you get triggered. And then the aftermath, you're like, ooh, I didn't like doing that. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. X, Y, and Z. It could just be you just being yourself, but you feel like you said something stupid and then you beat yourself up and so forth. There's a lot of different interpretations to your behavior. Maybe you have a bad habit that you know is bad, but you're like, that's a 2025 me problem. It could be anything. So do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Offensive. And a post-hypnotic suggestion. A post-hypnotic suggestion is just not our own creation. It is from an outside source. So I like thinking of infomercials. Back in the cable days, a lot of people don't have cable, but back in the day, there was a certain time, like 11 o'clock at night during the week, where infomercials will come on, and there's a company trying to sell stuff, and they are played in a loop. Like every 5 minutes, they loop. They're usually selling a supplement, an exercise routine. They're saying that you're not good enough, you're doing everything wrong, they have the solution and you're not going to find it anywhere else. You can't do it alone, or whatever the message is. So when we're at that twilight state, kind of falling asleep, we're more open to absorb that. So we can hear that over and over again, and it can create dark thoughts, mood issues, depression related feelings, anxiety, and addictions. So we're going to find out what this is. So you can get this from music, movies, TV, or another person. You hear it over and over and over and over and over again from another person, and then you start believing it to be true. So let's find out what the statement is. I'm broken. So talking about the infomercials, oh, you tried everything. Oh, based on your age, your metabolism is slow. Oh, so you feel like you're broken, just as an example. Maybe someone said that because of your past, you're not going to be good enough, so you feel broken. Now, if you do not believe this to be true, then your subconscious mind was doing some inventory management. I was like, hold on, wait a second. What is this? I don't remember creating this. There's no memory with this. What is this? And it rejects it. It still is holding up space. It's not running the program, but there is still the energy there. Think of your computer. There are files on our computer we probably haven't seen in years. We're not consciously aware of it, but it is taking up space in our hard drive. So I am broken. Now, if you do believe this to be true, don't worry, we're going to get rid of it. So say your goodbyes now. Do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a no will to. We're just not co-signing for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. Not going to look at it, not even going to acknowledge it. A no will to energy is created during a time of sadness, hopelessness, overwhelm with life, physical pain, anything. And so you thought it was so much intensity, there was an intense emotion behind it, and your mind paid attention. It was like, oh, they want me to run this now because there's so much intensity behind it. So it grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. There's a chart here. Now, these can be very sassy. They're usually a word or two, and in worst case scenarios, so you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? Never fear, I will give you different ways of looking at it and de-escalating it a little bit. Some of them are sassy and you're just like, excuse me, I don't want you coming at me. No will to be powerful. Power means different things to everyone. Maybe being powerful is as simple as saying no to someone when you're tired. It can be being your authentic self, going out on social media, starting your new business, ending of a relationship, sticking up for yourself, whatever that is, setting boundaries. Being powerful is unique to the individual. So what are you willing to not do for yourself? Is it because you're afraid? Maybe you're a people pleaser, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I used to be a people pleaser too. And so when you are a people pleaser, you kind of put your needs aside and you don't feel powerful because you kind of do what what other people say. So think about that. And if you don't know, that's okay. Just set the intention, it gets released. Because that's the beauty about this. We don't have to talk about it. You just have to intend that it gets released. So do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, and your right liver meridian, but we're going to do both sides just because. So your meridians, if you're not familiar with meridians, they are your energetic veins or arteries of your subtle body or energetic system. It distributes the flow of energy throughout your body. There is one on each side. So there's little tubes on each side, and it is connected to an organ. Well, in this case, it is connected to the liver. And so whenever there is an imbalance due to having a block or imbalance in other things, it can be unhappy. And it will manifest symptoms into your body. So let's have a little look-see, shall we? So, trouble detoxing, craving alcohol and greasy foods, violent temper, intense throbbing headaches, fatigue, female hormonal or menstrual issues, dizziness, dry, blurry eyes, but it also generates emotions. Your organs generate emotions, so you may feel these emotions more than you would like. So they include anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. So it's kind of like, did your anger create an unhappy liver meridian, or did your liver meridian create those emotions to get your attention? These are the questions, but it doesn't matter. We're going to reset and balance them anyways. So let me fix my phone. All right. Do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes, there is. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, and your gallbladder meridian. And we're going to do both sides. Now, what's funny is that your gallbladder generates the same emotions as the liver. I'll read them again. So anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. But it does have its own set of symptoms to get your attention. So this includes slow digestion, indigestion after eating fats, craving greasy foods. So far we got those twice, liver and gallbladder. Bloating, gallstones, acute abdominal discomfort, trouble making decisions, feeling criticized, discomfort on one side of the body or head, and jaundice. Aren't those wonderful? So you may have one, two, you may dabble in a couple of those. It is your gallbladder meridian. Do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, gland, other, your adrenals. Your adrenal glands are unhappy. Maybe you're using them a little bit too much. Maybe you're in a constant state of stress. Maybe you're looking to fight a bear. Whatever the reason is, it's unhappy. Maybe there's energy preventing the communication between your adrenals and your brain. Sometimes these energies can be very dense, and so the brain waves or the electricity from our brain to an organ can slow down or kind of like stop before it can get to this organ. But it has its own unique symptoms, so let's discuss. Left knee discomfort, lower back discomfort, low immune function, fatigue, sensitivity to light, joint noise, difficulty coping with stress, and brain fog. Oh, and it also generates emotions, so I will sass you in a second. Humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthless. So these are the heavy emotions. So your adrenal glands, immune function 101. So we got it. We finally got there. Now, the other things that we uncovered, it does impact your immune system, but it can also impact other things in your life, physical, emotional, or mental as well. So it'll be very interesting to see what changes in your life after today. But we're not done. So let's see, do we need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay, so we are done. So I want everybody to go ahead and set your intentions to release everything that was uncovered. Reset, release, rebalance, whatever we uncovered. And as a reminder, you may feel sensations in your body, you may not. It is normal. You may feel things differently later on. You may have an amazing sleep, or you just might get that burst of energy. Again, it's unique to you. So let's go ahead and release. So I set the intention to reset and balance the adrenal glands. Did you reset and balance the adrenal glands? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the right and left gallbladder meridian. Did you reset and balance the right and left gallbladder meridian? Yes. I set the intention to reset and balance the right and left liver meridian. Did you reset and balance the right and left liver meridian? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to be powerful. And anything flirting with it, close to it, wanting to be it, release it. We don't want this. Did you release the no will to be powerful? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm broken. And again, anything flirting with it, close to it, thinking about being it, we're releasing it. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm broken? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to your own behavior. And this can be multiple, so, go ahead and put your order in. It can be one, multiple. Did you release the idea allergy to your own behavior? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea intolerance to pain or discomfort. Did you release the idea intolerance to pain or discomfort? Yes. Now let's replace it that sweet old good energy. I set the intention to replace all the empty spaces from the releases with love, light, and gratitude. Oh, my magnets almost threw them across the room. Did you fill all the empty spaces with love, light, and gratitude? Yes. Do we have any blocks or imbalances preventing our immune system from working 100%? No. All right. So everyone, just go ahead and take a big, deep breath in and out. So you may feel a little different. You may feel lighter, more relaxed, maybe feel tired, maybe emotions did surface. It's completely normal. Just be nice to yourself the next couple of days. You can have processing, minor aches and pains, emotions, upset stomach, and just feeling off. It's normal with energy healing. It should only last a day. Make sure you drink your water. If you would like to work with me, I do offer one-on-one sessions for Reiki, emotion code, body code, and belief code. Everything is in the description below. I appreciate you guys joining me on this collective emotion code and body code session for immune function. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.